Well, Bert Prentice is back, I see.
How can anything get more exciting than this? But I have a special surprise today. I have a phenomenal athlete I want to present to you right now. Very, very dear friend of mine. Has a great wrestling mind. And he's been training, and now he is a superb wrestling athlete. And the last time he was here, you idiots did not treat him with much respect, but you're going to love him this time. I'd like to bring on my friend, Mike Samples. Come on in, Mike.
Yeah, well, you hear the response for Mike Samples. Last time Samples was here, he claimed he was going to try to take over the USWA. He did not succeed, I'm happy to report. But I see, Mike, you are back here. Let me just say that the last time Bert came out with glowing introductions of some new wrestling talent in the area, a week ago he just turned his back on them for cash, so keep that in mind.
Well, the more things change, the more they remain the same. And that's an old saying, and I want you and I want all the people watching TV and all you people, and yes, even Bert, to know this, that I don't care what happens, who turns their back, who doesn't turn their back, or who wants to see me do whatever it is, because nobody, and that includes you, and that includes everybody else, tells me what to do. I've got one purpose and one purpose only, and Bert has asked me to come here as a special favor to him because I never thought I'd be back in this pipsqueak area, and I'm here to take over once again in the ring the way it should be done and cause a lot of pain. And I want you to remember this and everybody else. So think about this tonight before you go to sleep. Guns don't kill people. I do.
Well, yeah, welcome back, Mike Samples. Bert, you just caused nothing but trouble this week. Aren't you happy? I am very unhappy. Mike Samples is back. He's got that same attitude that he had before. Here's Corey with the introduction.
Thanks, Dave. This bout is 1 fall and 10 minutes in time. First introducing at a weight of 302 pounds from Dyersburg, Tennessee, Freezer Thompson. His opponent went in at 266 pounds from Dallas, Texas. It's Mike Samples. 1 ball and 10 minutes in time.
Boy, this Samples, last time he was here, he ended up with some stock in the USWA, and we came that close to working for Mike Samples, let me tell you, but thank goodness that didn't happen, and he ended up losing a loser-leave-town match to get out of here.
You know, I listened to Prentice stand out there talking to you, Dave, saying, I want to bring in and introduce to you a very good friend of mine. And after what we have seen with Bert Prentice, all I can tell you is, if he's a friend of yours, you better keep the car running, baby, because you never know when you're going to have to get out of Dodge in a hurry.
You are exactly right. Freezer Thompson in trouble here. Freezer outweighs Mike. He's much bigger than Mike is, but Samples, look at a little reversal by Freezer Thompson. Just as I was about to say Freezer's in serious trouble, he takes control with a standing wrist lock.
And Samples found a cure for that as he rips a right hand into the midsection, puts Freezer down on his back, gets a little warning from referee Kevin Christian about using that fist. Trivial matter to Mike Samples. It's the Uzi you got to look out for. This guy is a bad sucker when he wants to be, and that's when he wakes up in the morning time. Freezer whipped into the rope, and the backdrop. Mike Samples chops down with a big elbow.
And Freezer Thompson is now in trouble. Samples doesn't go for the count of 3. Instead, he talks to the crowd, to the referee, now drops down with the upper arm again. Man, doesn't even try for a cover. I don't know if he could have held him down or not, but he picks him up, trying to insult Freezer. Oh, my goodness. Well, that didn't work. Freezer was going to try to sunset flip. He's down, count of 2 and 3, and that's it. Mike Samples has the victory. Freezer had the idea of going with a sunset flip, but Mike Samples was able to block him. And Mike Samples, in his debut back in the USWA, opens up with a victory.
Big, strong guy going against a big, strong guy, and Mike Samples the one that came out victorious in it. We've got still some more action. You're going to see Brian Christopher and Wolf together a little bit later. Back in just a moment.